has asked me, how do you know locations that the land is going to appreciate massively over time? Well, that is what I'm going to be answering in this video. So you need to watch this video to the end if you are someone looking to invest in real estate, especially in the city of Enugu, so that you know where and how to identify areas that you can invest in that will make you a lot of money in the future. So there are three different ways you can identify areas that is going to do well in the future that will give you a lot of returns. Number one is identifying areas that are close to the major expressway. Now, major expressways usually connect from one city to another city. There is tendency that people are going to be looking for lands around these areas to build their businesses, to build things like hotels, to build things like filling stations, and shopping malls, because the road is connecting to another city, and people are steadily using this highway to move from one city to another. So when you look for lands around areas that are close to the major expressway, then you are buying into strategic locations. For instance, right here in the city of Enugu, these areas include lands around Enugu Port Harcourt Expressway, the Enugu Abakaliki Expressway, the Enugu Nsukka/Abuja Expressway, and then the Enugu Onitsha Expressway. So these are areas that you can invest in right now, and you make a lot of money in the future because they are close to major expressway. Then number two, identify areas that have upcoming projects in them, or that have government projects coming up in them. Government projects like schools, hospitals, markets, or even major expressway coming up in those areas. Those areas are going to command high value in the future once those projects are completed, because people will want to own something or do business around those projects, and then they start looking for land. So as someone who wants to invest in real estate, identify those areas, ask questions. Are there any government projects in this area? Are there any coming projects in this area? So that you position yourself very well in those kind of areas. So areas that have government projects coming up in them are good locations that you can invest in when they are still very cheap, and then once the projects are completed, the value is definitely going to go up. And example of those areas right now in the city of Enugu are the areas of Owo. Owo, there's a new major expressway coming up there, the Owo Abuja Expressway, and a lot of other government projects coming up in Owo. So just go into Owo right now and buy land at a very cheap rate, and over time it's going to skyrocket in value. And then finally is identifying areas that has great accessibility. Now, when it comes to real estate, lands that are accessible are usually higher in value than lands that are not accessible. So when you are looking out for areas that is going to do well, look for areas that have great access road, areas that the road connection is very close to the major expressway or the major road, so that over time, because these places have great accessibility, people will go for lands in such areas. And when you buy in such areas, you are definitely going to sell higher when those people come. So these are ways to identify or to know where to invest in right in the city of Enugu. Like I said, number one, look for locations that are close to the major expressway. Number two, look for areas that have upcoming projects in them. And then finally, look for locations that have great accessibility. So let me know which of these areas you are going to be getting started with right in the city of Enugu. And if you want properties in any of these locations or in any of these areas I've mentioned in this video that are still selling at a very affordable rate, you need to reach out to us on the number showing on your screen, and we'll get you started.